What's up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor in case you didn't know. And before we get into the topic today, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Now we're going to get it started off with your girl Rihanna. She is out doing her promo interviews, and she touched on different things. I seen her on Access Hollywood talking about her Savage Fenty show. She was also discussing the upcoming Super Bowl, and they were asking her about new music. Now, one of the interviewers said, so, since you are coming out with the Super Bowl, that means new music is coming on the way. And then Rihanna said, see, that's where the fans get it twisted. She said she knew once she announced new music that the fans are going to be like, she said she knew once she announced the Super Bowl that the fans are going to be like, oh, new music, new music. She said, but the Super Bowl is one thing, but new music is another. I'm like, oh my God, come on, Rihanna. Then she said, but, I do have new music coming. Now, she did not say when it was coming, but she did say she had new music coming. She also said that she got back to work 3 days after giving birth. She said, after giving birth, I was back at work, kind of, sort of. She said she was on a Zoom call about Savage. She also said that, she realized that the Super Bowl was a possibility when she looked through her catalog and said, oh man, I got some Sugar Honey Iced Tea. She said, I could probably do this. I could probably make this work. So that's when she decided she was going to do the Super Bowl. Other things that they asked about was any special guests that she'd be bringing out. Now, I heard that she's going to bring out Eminem. And before the whole Kanye West rant, it was a big possibility that she was going to reunite the throne. Kanye West, Jay-Z, and then her, to run this town. But since Kanye West did that with her and A$AP Rocky, and I told you behind the scenes he doesn't really want her with A$AP Rocky, we don't know about that right now. Moving on to this one, Doja Cat. Now, Doja Cat, recently she's doing a TikTok or what have you. And let me tell you, as we all seen Doja Cat recent 27th birthday, and she had the Eyes Wide Shut theme, and I'm sure she saw all the talk and everything people were saying. So now she's on like a TikTok and she's flashing all these Illuminati signs like she's trying to mock being a part of the Illuminati. Doja Cat, we're not food, sis. I know that's how it works. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled off was convincing the whole world that he didn't exist. So she's doing all these. Let me let you listen to what this girl is talking about, and we'll come back.
Hey, you guys, what's up? I have just been having such a great time. The holidays are coming, and I just wanted to fill you guys in with what's going on in my life. So lately, I've been hanging out with my cats a lot, playing lots of video games, watching movies. I did watch Stuart Little today, and it was so sad. It made me cry, but then things got better in the end. Another thing was that Illuminati. I had pumpkin and apple pie, so that's obviously one of the greatest things ever. So delicious. Yeah, that's one of my favorite. The thing about pumpkin pie is that you can have it room temperature and it's not even a problem. It's almost better that way. Anyway, thanks guys for watching.
Now, she calls herself poking fun and mocking the whole Illuminati thing, but that's what they do. So Doja Cat You can tell she's new to this. She's new to taking an oath and what have you. And she thinks that her doing this is going to make people feel like, oh, we're so stupid. Look, she's making fun of us. But that's what they do. That's what they notice. Again, they never deny that they're in it. They just try to poke fun and make you think that you're crazy. So, Doja Cat, we saw your birthday party, sis. We know what those type of parties are. We know what type of people have those type of parties. We saw the symbolism. We saw, all the signs, all the occult signs, and just cut it out, Doja Cat. People are going to love you anyway. They're going to keep listening to your music, but you're down with it. Moving on to Kanye West and White Lives Matter. Now, Kanye West made those White Lives Matter shirts without ever thinking to trademark that. But a fan of the radio show Cypher did, and so he trademarked it and transferred ownership to the hosts, Ramses J. and Quentin Ward. So, a fan of Civic Cypher trademarked White Lives Matter and sent it to these dudes, these pro-black dudes. Power to the people. The reason why they sent it to him, the fan said they did not want the White Lives Matter t-shirts to end up in Kanye West's hands so he can make a profit off of it. Yeah, initially tried to make it seem like they didn't say Kanye West. It was like, oh, this want to make sure it ends up in the right people's hands. But they were talking about Kanye West. And recently they've offered Kanye West $1 billion. They said they'll come up off that trademark for $1 billion. So Kanye, well, then again, he's not a billionaire anymore. They said you can have the trademark back for the $1 billion. So let me know what y'all think. Kanye West, what's the word to you? Why don't you get with Candace Owens? Have her put in, you're worth what, $600,000? Have Candace Owens put in another $400K, and y'all can go in together and get it. Moving on to the girl T Swizzle, up for Artist of the Year in the American Music Awards, of course. Also up for Favorite Pop Album at the AMAs. Also up for Favorite Female Pop Artist at the AMAs. Taylor Swift can now legally re-record Reputation. She can now legally re-record Reputation. What she's going to do, as we all know, she's going to re-record all of the old albums that was under, the publishing deal that Scooter Braun bought, or Scooter Braun purchased. And also, her album returns to the top. Her recent album, Midnights, returns to #1 on iTunes. After a brief, 24 hours of Drake and 21 Savage going to #1. Everyone is after they heard Drake 21 Savage, they said, okay, we're over it. Back to Taylor Swift. So T Swizzle is back at #1. Man, it's going to be so interesting to see what happens when Drake and 21 Savage hit the charts. But congratulations to Taylor Swift and Reputation coming back.
Nah, friend of junk, little bitch, you always been around, though. Know what I'm saying? How, though? Know what I'm saying? Shit. I admire your confidence, though, and shit. That's how you should feel, you know what I mean? But I'm always put myself first over any nigga, any day, too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, boy. That's cap. You cap that OD, boy. You know you cap that, boy. That shit cap.
Okay, translation time. That was Kodak Black, and he was responding, actually, to 21 Savage, saying that he felt as though he could beat anybody on the 2016 freshman cover. Now, if you don't remember, on that cover was Lil Uzi. It was Designer. Kodak was on there. I think Lil Dicky was on there. 21 Savage was on there. Dave East was on there. And he's basically saying, I think G Herbo was on there. He basically said he could beat anybody in a versus from there. And Kodak basically said that was cap. I loved how they used cap so wrong. They still use it wrong. That's cap, he said. So Kodak Black, what do y'all think? Look at the 2016 freshman cover. Like I said, I named the people on there: Designer, Lil Uzi, Kodak Black, Dave East, G Herbo, Lil Dicky. And who do you think? Do you think 21 Savage is telling the truth? You think 21 Savage will beat everybody in the verses for that freshman 2016? Let me know down in the comments what you think. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with your friends.